Hey, greetings, Fright Nights. Just wanted to give you a little heads up. This vlog is extremely short. It was a lot shorter than I thought it was when we recorded it, but the reason I'm putting it up is because we teased it at the end of the last one, so we're going to go through with it. There's going to be another vlog before Friday, and that will most likely, well, you'll just see what it's about. And hey, if you're wondering what happened with the regular episodes, it's going to be one coming up very soon, within the next 2 weeks, and I will absolutely keep you abreast of that. If you need to have absolutely up-to-date information on what is happening with the Count Jackula show and when this real episode is going to happen, follow me on Twitter at Count_Jackula. But if you want a brief preview, here you go.
Greetings, fellow gorehounds, and welcome back to Blood Splattered Cinema, where I shit in buckets all day long because I am the horror guru. Oh yeah, rock it out.
Yeah, that's not going to be in the actual video. And with that said, here is our extremely brief review of Cheap Thrills. Watch Cheap Thrills.
Oh yeah, I showed him Cheap Thrills.
Recommend that. That is a darkly humorous movie, like dark as shit.
It's the kind of movie where, depending upon how you watch movies, you're either gonna find it darkly hilarious, or depressing as shit, or both.
For me, it was both.
Yeah, me too. That's how it's for me.
Yeah, really good. It's all about it's a big game of what would you do for $1 million.
Yep.
That just keeps escalating.
It's very much a for lack of a better way of putting it, a commentary on the modern economy, you know, and what people have to do just to make ends meet.
Yeah. Written by Trent Haggai.
Yep.
Who wrote Citizen Toxie. He also wrote a little movie called Chop.
Mm-hmm. Dead Girl.
Also.
Dead Girl, one of the greatest horror rape metaphors.
Oh man.
Oh my god. In terms of horror movies about rape, Dead Girl is one of the best ones, alongside shit like I Spit on Your Grave. But that one's an interesting one because the girl is technically not alive.
Yeah.
Which raises a whole new slew of questions.
Well, it's like it's very interesting. It's Trent Haggai. Trent Haggai comes from Trauma,
yeah,
much like James Gunn, and in fact, I believe they worked at Trauma at the same time.
Yeah.
And you can see, like James Gunn, you can see the trauma in his work. If you are like, whoa, James Gunn was in Trauma, I don't see any of that in Guardians of the Galaxy.
How do you not?
How do you not?
How do you not see that?
Watch Trauma movies, you look at Guardians of the Galaxy, and you're like, "Yep, there it goes."
That is what this looks and sounds. What I would imagine a no holds barred Trauma movie cut down to be a studio film. Like,
yeah,
that's what Guardians feels like.
Yeah. And Cheap Thrills is a little more no holds barred because it's an independent film.
Yeah.
And it's, oh god, what's the name? What's the name of that? The guy playing, for lack of a better way of putting it, the villain.
Oh god. Damn it, that's the one actor whose name is I'm spacing on.
Well, he's got the difficult name. He's in Anchorman.
Yeah, he's Chip, the
sports
announcer in Anchorman. Basically playing like in both of those he's playing like variations of himself, which was what makes this even more terrifying, is that he's playing this really sinister, darkly version of that Chip performance.
Yeah, which means he's a really, really nice guy.
Yeah. But he's got the sinister side of him, and it's just, oh man, it's very engaging to watch.
Yeah. He's very much like a trickster, a seducer. Like, he'll seduce you to the dark side because he never makes you do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's just there to push you and convince you to do it.
You know, he will place the means for you to do stuff, and then give you incentive to do it, and then whether or not you take the step is up to you. You can walk out at any time.
Yeah, there's a great moment in Cheap Thrills where one of the guys, because they're now in this game of what would you do for $1 million, he offers to kill the neighbor's dog for X amount of money. And he's got the dog and he's got the knife and he's like, you know, I'll do it for like $10,000 or whatever. And he just takes the dog. He's like, are you crazy? We're not killing the dog.
No, we're not going to do that. That's awful.
Yeah, it's awful.
That's fucked up.
What's the matter with you?
And then later, the dog independently chokes on something. I won't say what, because I feel like that's getting a little too spoilery.
That's way too spoilery, yeah.
And you find out that since the dog died anyway, he cooks it and then pays them to eat it. And whoever eats it first,
whoever
wins.
finishes it.
Yeah.
Oh, that scene is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like cheap thrills, you do not have to go far to see the trauma. But it's, I don't even know how to say it other than like, it's trauma by way of like just getting really super mean and angry.
Yeah.
You know, whereas trauma itself has always been way more tongue-in-cheek. This one, not so much tongue-in-cheek. It's very mean-spirited and pissed off.
Well, that's one thing I will say is that almost everyone who comes out of trauma kind of makes these mean-spirited movies.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and I kind of like it. Like even James Gunn stuff, like Super is a very mean-spirited superhero movie. It's the Taxi Driver of superhero movies. By the way, if you call yourself a James Gunn fan and all you've seen is Guardian of the Galaxy, kiss my ass. Go see Super, go see Slither, and go see Tromeo and Juliet, motherfucker.
And if you can, find the specials.
Oh, yeah.
Which was his first superhero movie.
Also PG porn, the short he did. That was great.